Hello, it's not Steven here, and today I've got some gameplay, some action of the new red ST21 starter Luffy deck. I think it's a very versatile leader. I think you can do a lot with the build, as you're going to see in this video. But without further delay, let's get into it. Foxy Fox on Gecko. Okay, he's going first. We're going second. I don't see any of our really good cards. We'll mulligan. Plays Sindri out. Ooh, gets double Piranha and an Absalom. It's not ideal. We will get Piranha this turn. Don't have a 2K either. Ooh, he just plays the Absalom out instead. Interesting. Not really what we want there. We can go for quite a lot of pressure here. Quite a lot of pressure here. Swing 6 at life, play this guy out. Give him the 2 Dawn, swing 7. Shame he had a 2K. Shame he had a 2K, but just swings 8 into 5. Definitely do not need 2 Goldie Roger. I need both of these cards in my hand, so I can't chuck either away. Of course we draw that now. So I do want to try this out. 2 down to that. So I have 2 7s. I guess so. I guess I do go 7 into 5. Then we go 7 life. End our turn. Then we have the Wapol into Marco as well, actually. So if this does die, we get to play a Wapol from our hand, which is the best target. Kind of incredible, that combo. And then 1 Dawn when attacking, it gives them for minus 2k, which means I can KO 5k. Unfortunately, again, I have to trash good cards here. It will actually be my kid killer. Don't have any 2ks. Get a 2k now. Plays out a little blocker. It's fine, we got Marco. Shame, but I'm gonna have to 1k that. I think I have to chuck that away for 1k. No, that's a good draw, it's a good draw, that's what we want. Get a target with Marco anyway. Let's do this. So we have 7-8. I kinda like 7-8. I'd say I love 7-8. Go as far as say I love 7-8. And we actually have counter in hand now, so I don't think we die. I'll use the Wapol here. If he does now decide to swing at the Zoro, we have 2020 Chopper. Oh, that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. Take that one. Nice, get the Wapol back. That is trash, isn't it? Yeah. Pull this turn, don't I? Don't know, I won't have enough time to play the Goldie Roger. See how many 2Ks he's got left? I don't think he's got that many. No, he just takes it, so we just win. Overthinking it. Doesn't play a blocker, we go 13 life. What we got? They're going first, we're going second. Kinda like that. I kinda like that. Couple of these Bonnie in the deck. What we got there now. I play the Nami out, just double Bonnie. It's probably 1 Nami, 1 Bonnie, I presume. We have Kid Killer, Wapol, Tony Chopper. That's definitely Tony Chopper. It's a big turn next turn. Play the Bonnie out. Definitely take that, we need the cards. There's the Dot Q. There's Luffy. Luckily we have 2 1-drops to want to kill the Dot Q. We go 6 life. This is why the Zoro seems so broken. Leader ability. give the Zoro 2 Don. 6k, 7k swing on turn 2. Fly with the 2, let the Nami die. Searches with Luffy. Gets a stronger 2k. Does play the new Shiryu. Interesting. That's not bad at all. Doesn't even rest itself. Interesting. Bonnie either, now that I think about it. Have to do it this way. Can't decide if I'm gonna try and kill this Luffy or not. I don't think I will because I've got the Goldie Roger. Because I've got the Goldie Roger, I think we're gonna go aggressive. We give that 2 rested on in case it does KO it. Seven Don turn. Does play Dock here, we do draw the card. Holy. He just concedes. I don't know why. He just concedes that. That's Sanji. Oh, that's Sanji, obviously. Holy. Obviously, that's Sanji. Marco, no, it still don't work. It's such a good card. Don't know how I feel about the Wapol. Like, it's like only good played off the Zoro, so I do think I cut it down to 2 of and put it on back then. There we go. There we go. Seems pretty good. This seems pretty good. Does off stage. Is it just double Bonnie? Because I have a 3 Don turn anyway. No, because I can never leader effect them both. So we do play this out. Oh, there was stage as well. Stage actually seems really good. And then we play this. Because that is my only stage. And we do get it played on our turn 2. Right. That is not Straw Hat Crew. However, leader is. So that's now a 5k swing already. I might, so this must be, holy, okay. I actually kind of like the stage. Because that's 6-7. He does get a draw card, but then we go 7k. That's kind of nutty. That's kind of nutty. That's a free, that's now free. So already, we've used the 2 Dawn, it costs, it's actually already gave plus 1000. That's actually nuts. That is actually nuts. So basically, we played that for 2 Dawn, but because we're 4 Dawn, the 2 Dawn can be used to, the 2 rested Dawn can be used to attach to this. Then we resolve attack. Shame we had the Cavendish. Well, just in case I've got like a rogue pudding, I'll not give him like Giga value. Can't use this Nami to swing though, but we got 7-8. It probably does counter this out, especially after cycling his hand a little bit. Maybe he's could have went a little bit higher than that. Don't want to swing into this now because he'll draw a card if we kill it. I think we just take a life. We're still a pretty aggressive deck. We're still pretty aggressive. We have the new 2k Sanji in hand as well. I do need to 1k this. Do need to 1k this because we don't want him to play the Kyros and bounce whatever this drops back to my hand. So I'll have to 2k this as well, unfortunately. Will be a little 2k. There's the Rebecca. Ooh, He's got the Zoro, he's got the Zoro. Kid Killer, right? Unfortunately, we don't have the WAP hole. I think we can just drop the Kid Killer. So I think I would just go 8 because I'm probably going to have to swing with this Nami. Probably going to have to swing with this Nami. We have stage for it as well though. Almost. Okay, no, we do get a lot of cards there. We get a lot of cards. There's not much difference between a 1-drop and a 3-drop against that deck. Probably actually play them both here. That's 4. That's 5. That's already 6. 7, 8. So I just go 6. I don't. He doesn't have any more 2k. He does not have any more 2k at the moment. So this probably gets blocked, and then we've got 7 life. He draws a card now. That could be a 2k, but obviously we've still got 7 life here. And we've gone pretty wide. The Bard Maleo is just a 3k, so we can mark that next turn. I think he actually should have drawn a card there. He did have the Leo. Oh, I guess his both things are rested actually. No, he had the Rebecca as well. I think it's better to draw a card. Especially for my 10-turn turn where I could have Goldie Roger. But I guess he's on 1 life. I guess that's fine. No, I think it's fine what he done. There's the Nami. The Nami got crazy value this game, even though couldn't kill. Didn't get any crazy turns off, but it was still good. It was still good. I can 2k this. It saves life more than anything. It saves life more than anything, but it could drop the 7-drop Luffy, but it gets anything either way. Yeah. We're just 2k. We're just 2k. It's gonna get that 6k swing into either life or the character either way. It's just this way he might have tried to overkill it. We'll give him the 1k that he gave me back. Ah, another blocker sucks. Another blocker does suck. Like, he just should do. It is what it is, you know. Still gets a draw card here as well. But we've got 2 big swings. We do have 2 big swings this turn. The Marco's still so good. It's still so good. Marco the GOAT. Right, it could definitely have. So that is 7. That is 7. Ah, it could definitely have enough counter here. We got 7, 8. No, we don't. We've got stage. That should be 8. That should be 8. That is my bad. That is my bad. Yeah. Nuts. We'll fake an event. We'll fake an event. There's a misplay though. I forgot about 1000 Sunny. This being non-straw hat makes this slightly worse, but I just think it means I need to play better. That's the real answer. I just simply need to play better. Yeah, I should have killed this Cavendish. We get a draw card though. We like drawing. If it is gear 5, I can't save it anyway, so I might as well do that for efficiency. That's a good card. We like that. We like that. Does have the Frankie. Does have another 2 blockers again. It's a lot of blockers in this deck. Double attack. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 4 attacks from Fortland. I technically can. This is a lot of damage. This is actually a lot of damage. No, it's not. One attack will always be 6. One attack will always be 6. Thing is, it gets a draw here as well. One attack's always going to be 6. Can make this 7. Let's do it. because I might just play the blocker out. But he's got a big board. He does have a big board. We can't win this turn. I do want to force the blocker to die. Play the blocker out and pray. Do only have 3k counter as well. He has 4 swings. He needs 3 to land. Ugh. Yuck. Probably more likely to need the soul. There's no rush in that deck, is there? Ah! 2 1k. Yeah, he's got it this time. Yeah, I need to kill that Cavendish. We need to kill that Cavendish. Not compared to Lucci. Okay, they're going second. We are going first. We have Nami. Marco much less valuable in this matchup. We're going first though, so we've got Beckman. I'm gonna keep. I'm hoping this Nami finds us a 3 Dawn play. Or a 5 Dawn play. It doesn't do... We could take this Luffy. I kind of want to take the 1000 Sunny and test this out. I kind of want to take the 1000 Sunny. I want to test it out. I would almost always take the 5-drop Luffy there. But I want to see if this is actually good. It was always the best card in the original starter deck, Luffy. You can go 5, but it doesn't actually matter because it's Shanks. So we go 7. Doesn't actually matter this turn. Otherwise, that'd be a cool turn. You can go 5, 6. Nice, good draw, good draw. Really good draw. Does have 2 Dawn up for event. Go 6. We can still go 5 with this. It's kind of funny. There's minus 1k there. 1k. Give 2 rest of Dawn. That's 5. Let's go! We did it! We swung 5 with Nami. 1000 Sunny Death, baby. It was only 1000 power. So instead of a 7k swing, we'll go 6, which gets it anyway. And we get the 1k. Oh, and the Nami eats a 6k swing? I just have a lucky Ryu. But luckily we have Beckman. Beckman Death. Again, unfortunately we don't get like a crazy turn off here. But we do get to go 6, 7. Normal voice, normal voice. I do think this is just a generically good red card. And then we get to give Leader another 1000 power. This is a one-off. I do have Nami in the deck to help find this card. I don't think it's a good card unless you play it on basically exactly turn 2. I'm not convinced by it. As a second Divine Departure, okay, okay. Okay, that. We're gonna go kinda greedy. I did misplay by putting this out first. I think we're good though. Does have a 3rd Divine Departure, that's kinda funny. Give a character tier rest at Dawn. That's another 7. I'm gonna go 8. So that is Leader effect and 2 cards. Or just 2 2k. And then we go big with Leader. I think that's fine. I think this gets it regardless. I don't see any reason not to play the Nami out here. because it's like 3 cards from hand, which is crazy. It is 3 cards from hand, oh heck yeah. That's not straw, that can't grab that. Oh my god, we whiff. We whiff. How do I whiff in this deck? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to double check after how many. That's wild. That is wild. Okay, it's fine. I don't care. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Nami Lethal. Oh, come on. I presume I won first, like every time. I presume. This is probably not that good. Actually, it's a 1-drop 3k. It's like fine-ish, I guess. Don't get really good value from this here. I should have used the effect anyway, just in case I had some KO effect for this. Nope, just gets to ramp it down for free. It's not what we want, that's not what we want. Ugh. So instead of 4 down 10, it's now 5 down 10. And then he's got double ramp. When you trigger ramp in this deck, it just feels so crazy. It feels so crazy. That is my 2000 Sony I've got now. The sound is really good here. It's 5, let's go 6. We need to use the rest of Dawn there. So we have to play this up first, can't play around triggers. We get a 2k, we go 7 into 6. There's that stage coming in clutch. Does have Rad Beam and does Rad Beam it. Really unfortunate. He doesn't get a good swing with the Bonclair, which is something. But he gets to go 10 life now. All because of the life. But it is what it is. Let's do this. I want to go 7. See if he's got a 2k. It did Rad Beam last turn, it still has another 2k. So all we've seen is 2k Rad Beam 2k. I find it very hard to believe he's got more 2k, but... Go 8. Hopefully this gets it as well, because that is another 8k swing. He has another 2k? What? 3 2ks and a Rad Beam from 12 cards? I guess it's not that unlikely. Trigger and a bunch of 2k is generally we're gonna have a bad time. I will actually 1k with the Vapor. I'm gonna make him swing that. So the 1k basically stopped a bigger swing at life. So we should be able to save at least 1 life here. Does this go 7? So it does more than likely means he's got another event in hand. I have to use the Beckman. Does get the 10k swing. Big question is now, do we just go for it? Like, we can't stop all those swings. We would have to play Tony Chopper and Zoro. I think it just has to be. I don't think I can play anything else. Let's go 8k life. See what he does. If he does have another event, then it is what it is. It's so... Okay. Okay. Are we just going for it? Yeah, okay then. Okay, you've convinced me. Let's swing 10 into 6. Does have the event. Trashes a 1k as well? And then just trashes another 2k. Sheesh. Yeah, it's a kind of crazy. That's a kind of crazy, crazy cave. And another Rush Luffy. Yeah. This is a little A little spooky for him. Like, we do get to have the 2k in hand now. 10, 11, and he still has 7. That's not what we want. We want like zero. We wanted like zero cost event there. I do think I need the zero cost event in order to win. Or just a 1k, that would have been pretty nice. Just not a brick. Actually, unironically, just not a brick, and I think we were still in a bad spot. We were definitely still in a bad spot. Like, he has 10, 11. Ain't no way. I'm just gonna concede, because there's no way, Hello. Welcome to the deck breakdown. So, as you can see from the gameplay, leader, Don 1, active main, give one of your characters up to 2 rested Don. A lot of red leaders have similar effects. You know, I think about starter deck 1 Luffy, it involves rested Don. You think about Dragon, it involves attached Don. So it's along those similar lines. I do think it's a little bit more versatile than definitely the Dragon. Starter deck 1 Luffy was kind of interesting because you don't need to do Don 1 attached to the leader in order to activate it, it just goes off. This leader though, it definitely has a lot of synergy with the starter deck stuff. I'm going to go through the red cards as quickly as I can because a lot of them are in other decks. So, first card is 2 Kid Killer. I think this is just an insanely good red card. I think if I'm going to run in an aggro red deck, I'm going to put this in. It could even make control lists as a 2-of to go for the end. I think it's very unexpected still. People do often forget about this card, especially when they're calculating lethal, in terms of what they may need to counter out, what they may need to defend. I love it. And again, it kind of makes sense if you're going for game where like you may be swinging 7 with leader. You summon this, it's essentially 2 Dawn for a 7k swing if they're on 2 or less life. Really, really effective card at ending games. Really, really like it as a 2-of. Unsearchable, it's a brick, still very effective at what it wants to do. Next up, a couple of Otama. It was just more generic 2k. Still extremely powerful effect, can be comboed with 5-drop marker, which I've got in, and the Beckman. And again, it's still a very powerful 2k. Next up, we've got Nami. OP1, searches for all your strike crew. Don't really need to say more. Very effective in this deck because we've got a lot of cards we want. Speaking of, Zoro, again, OP1 card. Fits the deck very, very well. 4 Don turn of leader, 1 Don under leader, swing 6, 3 Don for Zoro, use leader effect, give him 2 rested Don, you swing in 6, you swing in 7 on your 4 Don turn. Very, very aggro start, if you can get it, which you may because the Nami really helps out with it. Next up, 5-drop Marco, OP3, so skipping ahead a couple of sets there, but OP3, Marco on your turn, Marco on your turn, on play, K up to one of your character's 3 colorless power. Super duper effective at getting rid of those little blockers. We don't run many events, especially in some of the earlier versions don't run many events at all. The on play is still super relevant, and the events can be used if it's KO'd to bring it back from trash rested. Again, probably a card that a lot of you are already aware of, especially if you've seen any of my other videos. Dragon, yeah, this deck needs it. Insanely good card. Kind of the same with the Smoker in terms of it's not really 8 Don, because you can give your Don to the leader, and then you've got the leader effect to give the rest of Don back to it. 2 big swings, you can get 2 massive swings up in this deck with this one. Very easy to essentially go like 9 with leader and then 11 with dragon. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Next up, we've got Wapol. This is probably a card that people haven't seen. It's in here because of the synergy with one card that I'll show later. However, it's a 6 Don, 6k, so not great stat line. 1k counter, which is alright. But Don 1, when attacking, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2k for the turn, then give this character plus 2k power until the end of your opponent's next turn. So if you do swing with this, it would be swinging with 7, because you need to attach it on. You can give something minus 2k, so if you're swinging into it, you can, maybe just swing it into a 7k power. All of a sudden you're swinging 7 into 5. Very, very good. And then you get another 2k power. So all of a sudden you're swinging 9 into 5. Massive sway. Then on your opponent's turn, it's a rested body with 8k power. That's how the card works. It is a 2-of, mainly because if it doesn't get the synergy, you don't really want to play it. But I'll mention the synergy card later. That's why the card is in the deck, in case you're a little bit confused. Next up, 3 of the Ben Beckman. Small bit of synergy with the Otama, but it's mainly in here. 7 Dawn, 7k, 1k counter, on play, trash a card of 6k power or less. Really, really good generic red card. Still love it. Not aggro, but can get rid of a lot of stuff that might ruin your day. Then it's a 7k swing next turn. Super good generic red card. Next up, we've got the OP10 Sanji. Again, if you've seen my other videos, this is a very powerful card. On your turn, you've essentially played it for 3 Dawn, then on your turn it's going to be a 6k swing. Even more if you're going to do leader effect shenanigans. A super duper effective card in this deck still. On KO drawing card is still wildly successful in these red decks. I really like it, really like it. Searchable off your Nami as well. Next up, we got 2020 Chopper Blocker. Gain 2k Straw Hat Crew, 6k blocker on your opponent's turn. Solid. Nothing much more to say about it. Really good card. And it's 2k. Next 2k is the Sanji from the starter deck. It is essentially a bit like Diablo Jambe, where if you can choose up to one of your Straw Hat 2 characters is very important. You can't choose your leader, and they need to have 6,000 power or more. So if you attach Dawn to a character, let's say you're attaching Dawn to Nami, if you put 4 Dawn on it, and then play this, because it is on play, guys. If you put 4 Dawn on this, then play this, it can be unblockable. Which just means during this turn, your opponent can't activate blockers when this character attacks. Very good at getting around a lot of different decks at the moment. A lot of decks are running kind of more blockers now, and they may take life a bit more aggressively. And it's a 2k. Like, it's a very versatile, very good card. Would expect this to be a 4-of in a lot of decks for time to come, especially if they're in the Straw Hat Crew package, which is becoming even more stronger with the Sanji, with the 2020 Chopper. And the next card, which is 5-drop 6k Rush. We've seen that stat line before. Then when attacking, give up to your leaders or one of your characters 1 Dawn card that's been rested. So if you play this if you use this on the turn you've played, you can give it to itself. So you can swing 7k for 5 Dawn, or you can choose it to give you your leader if you've got like another swing prepared on board. Because if it's on your 5 Dawn turn, maybe as you've played the Sanji out the turn previously, you go 5 for 6, give the rest of Dawn to your leader. Then you've still got 4 rested Dawn, so you can active main, give 2 Dawn to the Sanji. All of a sudden that's an 8k swing, and this is a 6k swing. Really, really nice card. And it does combo with this. This is the best card in the deck, guys. It is the 4-drop, 5k Zoro, 1k counter, because why not? Dawn 2, this character gains Rush, because why not? And on KO, you may place 1 red character with a 6,000 base power or below, other than Zoro from your hand. So if this dies to battle or KO by effect or whatever, you get to summon a red character with 6,000 power or less. This is the combo for the Wapol that is the best target. Probably in the game. I think in the game. Feel free to correct me wrong in the comments. Absolutely feel free. But I think it's the best target in the game, which is why I just about makes the cut. I had it as a 4-of, as a 3-of. It does get caught in your hand a little bit, and maybe you want a different card or more counter. Or a more versatile card, basically. But if you high roll and get this out, it's crazy. And it's still 1k counter if not. However, this basically works with every single card in your deck, other than Dragon and Beckman. Which is really, really nice. Really, really good synergy. Just a very, very strong card, basically. Next up, 4 Red Beam, set 1 card, staple in a lot of red decks. I tried running none, I tried running 2. I think 4-of is still very good. Very effective in this deck. It lets you go for really aggressive plays. You often do have room to leave 1 done up because the leader effect is so aggressive and versatile at going for games. Next up, we have 2 Bad Manners Kick Course. Not a lot of bricks in this deck. It's one of them where you probably can cut this. Like, I don't hate it if you cut it. It's used to save Marco though, along with the Radical Beam. It's an event you can trash for that. I originally had them in because I was running multiple stages, which I'll bring up as the last card. I'm definitely open to cutting this for a different card, whether it's like another Kid Killer, whether it's another aggro card, 10-drop Shanks maybe, it's like whatever you're feeling like, maybe something spicy. Even like a 9-drop Edward Newgate, which I ran for a couple of games, that was fine, because you'll leave it done for Rad Beam. Last but not least, we have Thousand Sunny from the starter deck 1. This is probably not a card that people have seen for a long time, but there are some crazy turns you can do with it, especially if you get it out on before your 4th turn. Active main, you may rest this stage. You may rest this stage up to 1 Straw Hat Crew type leader or character on your field gains 1000 power during this turn. A lot of synergy with almost every card. There are some exceptions in here, which is why I cut the 1-drop Jewelry Bonnie from the starter deck. If you're able to get it out, like I said, on your 2, 3, 4 Don turn, I think it's actually an incredible card. It's basically free because of the leader effect. Like if you play this out, even if it's, let's say, a Nami on the field on turn 1, let's say what your 1 Don turn is Nami Search into stage, your 3 Don turn can be play this, give a Don to your leader, leader effect to use the 2 rested Don that you gave to this to the Nami, then that's a 4k. And then you can rest this stage to give Nami plus 1k, so it's a 5k, and you're swinging 5-6. It's not bad at all, because it's really fun. But anyway, that's it for today, guys. I had a lot of fun with this leader. I think it's very straightforward. It does what it's gonna do. Like, there's no real surprise turns in this deck. It's a lot of rush. It's gonna beat you down. However, I do think the deck's worth buying if you're considering buying the Starter 21, simply because of the Zoro and the Luffy. Both SRs are incredibly strong. Could not recommend them enough. Very versatile cards as well. This is probably not the best deck list for this either. I was just trying to have a little bit of fun. However, it is fun. If you do want to try it out, absolutely feel free to go ahead. I think it's fine. The deck works well. It's a rush red deck. There's not much more to say. But anyways, like and subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of content. Comment down below if you think there's something I should change in the deck or like a cool deck list you can see of it. But until next time, peace.